I'm just going to show you exactly where everything is. So I'm looking at this page, this Canvas page that's relevant to you through Student View. Okay, so we've got historical skills, ancient Rome. We started off the year with skills, still doing them though. Ancient Rome is our current topic. There are various assignment boxes. This one, developing and using historical vocabulary, you've submitted. We are up to source work 1. Okay, now at the beginning of every lesson, which of this work do? You don't know. We need to be told. You are going to go to this module down here, okay? And you are going to click onto whatever assignment is dated for the day. So let's do that. This was today, March 30, period 4. It tells you what you have to do. Today you will be working on finishing source work 1. Okay, now I've already clicked onto that so I can share it with you. Gives you some information. I'm not going to read it all now, but you'll be working on source work 1. You need a clear focus for each lesson, and this is your focus for today. If you finish the work early, start the Nero and Caligula investigation. That's something else on the list. Okay. I want you to use this assignment box. So this assignment box here. I want you to use the assignment box on this page to give me feedback about the work for the lesson. Tell me whether you completed the work. Well, you didn't complete the work today, and that's okay. You might say, look, I was just having a look for the work. It took me a little bit of a while to get myself organised. I'm going to need some more time to do that work. That's okay. Just tell me how it is, but check in with me through this assignment box. Whether you completed the work, whether there was enough work, ask questions or make suggestions. Okay. So, can you remember how we got here? I'll just show you what this looks like. So, you would be going into this little box here and just writing 1 or 3 sentences about how you went. Okay, so now we've got this little menu at the side. So just to remind you, okay, we're still, no, I don't want to leave student view. Okay, great. So we're still in student view, we're at modules. So just remember, this is the place you go first. You get the instructions. Whatever you do that lesson, whether it's a lot, whether it's not much, but you've been on the case, you're going through carefully, that's all right, no drama there. But at the end of the lesson, you will click onto this box and you will let me know what you've done. At the beginning of the lesson, you'll click onto the box that's got the date for that lesson and it will tell you where to go. And today it has told you to go here and to work on source work 1. Okay, so now that we're here, let's go to source work 1. Okay, to what extent did the plebeians, so they're the lower classes of the Romans, the ordinary people, the common people, participate in political decision-making in ancient Rome? Did they get much of a say? Did they have a say in government? So there are some sources here. Okay, the sources have been pasted there. These are questions. So question A, use source 2 and the source headed assemblies to answer the following question. Then there's question B. Now we've already done this in class and I've got some models for you. So I've actually got the answer to question 1 and I've got the answer to question 2. So your task today was To what extent did the plebeians participate in political decision-making in ancient Rome? Use your previous answers and the model answers provided up here so you can actually use the words and phrases to help you answer this question. You can use some of the language. I'm not going to say you're plagiarising. But this is the question you're answering. To what extent did the plebeians participate in political decision-making? So that's telling you that they did have some say in government, but did they have absolute total say, or did they have limited say? And you can use the models to help think about that, to think that through. You'll be rewarded to the extent that you demonstrate an ability to evaluate through the use of phrases such as to a limited extent or to a substantial extent. You know, did they have a lot of say in government? Was it limited? Was it substantial? You wouldn't be saying that they had a lot of say. You would be arguing, this is a bit of a hint, that it was limited or substantial. Substantial means quite a lot, but, you know, it means a reasonable amount. You know, there is substance there, but it doesn't mean that they've got a huge amount. So you're going to be using the ideas in the model to structure a response in a way that's clear. I can understand what you're saying. You know, the sentences are flowing and you're supporting your response with some detail, and you've got these notes to use. Now, this is something we can discuss more. Another thing I need to tell you that you've got on that page that you go into each morning is a learner's dictionary. So that will be useful. It's a very good online dictionary. So that page that you go into with the date has a whole lot of resources on it, and I want you to use them, and I want you to stay in touch. So I hope that that is helpful.